What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are doing another request by a subscriber. This one is going to be what nobody understands about Blackpink's Lisa. So, let's get it. All right, guys, here we go. First off, this is going to be a reaction to what nobody understands about Blackpink's Lisa. There was another request for a video as well. I also tried to look for it and still couldn't find it. It's the video, when I try to go on other like reaction channels to find a link to the actual video, it says it's been deleted or no longer can be viewed, and that was Lisa Deserves Better. So unfortunately I wasn't able to find that. I even did, outside of YouTube search, and all that would pop up are just reactions. So I don't know if anybody out there might have an actual link or something like that, or guide me in the right direction to find it. But with that being said, the other ones, I'm still going to be doing reactions to are the, like documentaries for Jisoo and Jennie. Still having trouble finding actual documentary videos. I know there are plenty of reactions to it already, but like I said, when I go to click on the link in the description, it just tells me that the video can no longer be viewed, or it's blocked, or anything like that. So I'm still trying to find something, or if you guys have something you would like me to react to, if you could possibly put down in the comments like a link or even a description of the video itself, that would truly help. Excuse me. So with all that being said, I don't know, from the picture on screen right now, I don't think this is going to be a heartfelt video, unfortunately. I really hope it is, but I foresee some things I probably don't want to see or hear. But then again, it's all learning about how it all became. So I'm willing to go down the road of I guess, sorrow and despair and things like that to understand them better. And I think that will help.
Today's video, we will uncover the truth behind Lisa's seemingly perfect life and all of the challenges she had to face to get where she is right now. From her living in a dorm infected with roaches to getting $1 million stolen from her and facing threats that could ruin her life. This is a story about one of the most successful female idols in K-pop history, the Chosen One. Before we get into the real truth about Lisa's life, let's talk about her beginnings for a bit because they are straight up magical. Prior to our Thai princess being known as Lisa, her birth name used to be Prompriya. She later went to a fortune teller who suggested she changed her name to Lalisa, which means praised. Apparently this change would bring Lisa a lot of prosperity.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to run that back just a sec. I just got chills when she said praised.
Being known as Lisa, her birth name used to be Prompriya. She later went to a fortune teller who suggested she changed her name to Lalisa, which means praised. Apparently this change would bring Lisa a lot of prosperity and success. Knowing where she is right now, it seems like it worked more than well. As an only child, Lisa was raised in Thailand by her Thai mother and her Swiss stepfather. A fun fact about her stepfather is that he's actually a renowned chef. Lisa had started her dancing classes when she was just 4
That little picture right there is so cute.
A renowned chef. Lisa had started her dancing classes when she was just 4 years old and competed in various dancing competitions all throughout her childhood. All of her hard work and time put into dancing paid off once Lisa auditioned for YG Entertainment in 2010. No one knew that even though this decision would send a lot of fortune her way, Lisa would also have to face some terrible things later in life. She was only 13 years old when she auditioned, and amongst 4,000 applicants, she was the only one that got in. She actually ranked
If that doesn't tell you that you're special, I don't know what else does. That's incredible.
first in the competition and landed herself in a spot in YG Entertainment. She became the label's first non-ethically Korean trainee in 2011. When Lisa began her trainee period, it seems like a whole new world opened up in front of her. Although Lisa was just a trainee at the time, her talent and charisma was absolutely off the charts, and she appeared in different music videos and as a backup dancer for other YG artists. But
It just, I mean, even back then, the older videos that they're showing her dancing, practicing, jeez.
Lisa's life would change pretty quick. Tough beginnings. Lisa became a trainee when she was 14 years old. When she moved to Seoul, she was basically still a child. Korean wasn't her native language, so we can only imagine how difficult it had to be for her to adapt. At first, Lisa was as happy as one could be because she was about to start chasing her dreams, but that would soon fade away as she spent more and more time away from her parents and her home country. Lisa shared that the first 3 months were the worst. She had often felt overwhelmed and homesickness, and she called her mom many times and simply cried during the whole call. Since Lisa didn't know the Korean language that well, she had to face big challenges while talking to people. Not only that, but the young girl also had troubles understanding the people around her, which only made her beginnings harder. What absolutely breaks my heart is the fact that other trainees weren't allowed to speak English to Lisa because YG wanted her to improve as quickly as possible. The miserable time
Understandable. Yeah, I mean, I could only imagine. I can't speak a lick of, any other language. I mean, so being forced into that position at that young, I'm sure you would adapt eventually. But yeah, I can imagine it'd be very tough. Yeah, that's incredible. The fact that she had to learn a whole new language on top of that, and then English. I mean, it just goes to show you how big her brain really is.
times passed eventually, and it was all because of the other members of Blackpink, which eventually became Lisa's second family. Even though Lisa gained love and support from her now best friends, her trainee days just got more and more challenging. At their old dorm, Lisa became a knight in shining armor. In the Blackpink YouTube show 24/365 with Blackpink, the girls revealed the incredibly poor conditions they had to live in before they debuted. Since the members didn't have a lot of money, their living conditions were far from ideal. Their door once got infected with insects and cockroaches, and it was Lisa who was brave enough to kill these bugs and get rid of them.
That's right.
Despite Lisa adapting her
Well, at least we know she ain't afraid of no goddamn bugs. So you get them, Lisa.
life in Korea and overcoming some of the challenges, her life still wasn't like the one in fairy tales. When Lisa was a guest on the show Youth with You 3, a vocal mentor asked everyone what they were doing when they were 18 years old. And Lisa's answer shocked everyone. Without filter, Lisa answered the question honestly, saying that she was stuck in the basement of the company. And no, it wasn't because she was held hostage. It was all because she was practicing to become her perfect self so she could debut with Blackpink. The endless circle of practicing, rehearsals, and evaluations put a lot of doubt in Lisa, and she started to question herself and her capabilities. Knowing that her future was unclear at that time was what Lisa found the most difficult. She didn't know when exactly she was going to debut, and it got so bad that Lisa wondered if she should just go back to school in Thailand. But Lisa stayed determined and practiced even harder, giving it her absolute all. After 5 years of not knowing if she would ever debut, the day finally came and Blackpink was introduced to the world. Yet, even if Lisa now had what she so badly wanted, some dark moments were waiting for this precious angel. The dark side of fame. Blackpink seemingly skyrocketed towards fame, and they quickly became one of the most popular girl groups in South Korea. Slowly, their fame and influence started to slip into other countries as well, until the girls became a global phenomenon. Naturally, Blackpink had received a lot of love from millions of people, and with love comes hate. It seemed like Lisa could
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how famous or how popular somebody becomes. There's always going to come hate, just like she said. And that hate stems from jealousy at times. The jealousy that some people possess in their body is ridiculous. It's amazing to me that you would want to destroy or bring somebody down because you don't have what they have, and you didn't work for what they have. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things where you see these people, millions of dollars, famous, everything, but you're behind a computer typing away hateful messages and this and that because you never got up and did it yourself. Because you're, number one, either too lazy or, it's gross. Honestly, it's gross. It really is. But that is how the world is. And I've said this in other reactions where I've come across some some hate on the channel, and I've learned to just block it out because I don't have time and energy for it. I'm not here for that. I'm here to enjoy reactions and music and artists, and yeah, it's sad, but it happens. It's unfortunate.
Couldn't catch a break. Although the love outweighed the hate, some people still had incredibly nasty things to say about her. Ever since their debut, remarks were made about her ethnicity and nationality. A lot of people couldn't process that Lisa wasn't Korean. She wasn't considered to be the Korean standard, and people couldn't stop being mean to her. It got so bad that another idol had to speak about the hate Lisa was receiving, and it was none other than the Thai prince, GOT7's Bam Bam. He's known Lisa for years, way before they both debuted, so it was heartwarming to see him stand up for his friend. The hate started when Blackpink appeared at the 33rd Golden Disc Awards. Lisa was then a target of hurtful comments as people shamed her visuals and her background. One person wrote, "With makeup on, she totally looks like a Russian elf, but with darker hair and no makeup, she looks like any average Thai woman." It was
I would love to see the person who made that comment, because she probably looked like a troll under a bridge. I'm just sorry. I'm just that pisses me off. That really that is, see, and that's gross. That's what I consider just gross. I mean, why? What does that person gain by making a stupid ass comment like that? Attention? Here, I have your attention right here. It's right. This is the shit I don't I don't care for at all. Jealousy is God, it's dangerous.
just one comment in the sea of many, and it understandably angered Lisa's fans. When asked about it, Bam Bam went on to explain that it's unfortunately normal for Thai idols to face similar hate, and that he himself had to go through that too. Which is just heartbreaking to think about. These comments came especially from Korean netizens. Looks like it's hard for them to understand that a foreigner can become one of the most successful entertainers in Korea, and they hate to see it. To add fuel to the fire, it's not only random accounts on the internet who seem to hold something against Lisa. Blinks have noticed that ever since Blackpink's debut, Lisa has also been given the worst outfits out of all of them. Seriously, some of the things she wore were questionable. People speculate that this is because the company simply prefers other members, and some people blame it on just bad coincidences. Whatever it is, we cannot deny that this has been happening for years now, and something should be done about it. As life goes on, oftentimes the one that hurts you the most are the people closest to you, and
Good Lord, this video is going to enrage the shit out of me. That's not what I wanted, but it's getting me all worked up in a way that it's crazy to me that people still, they can't look past a goddamn outfit and look at the artist and listen to the artist, the music, what's coming out of her mouth. How is she dancing? What? I'm losing goddamn focus.
Lisa definitely has to say something about this. Life gave her a taste of what it's like to be betrayed by someone you trust. In 2020, Lisa had to deal with what could be considered a real nightmare. Her now ex-manager, who had a close relationship with the band since 2016, did Lisa dirty in the worst way possible. The former manager scammed the singer out of $820,000. He took advantage of Lisa's trust and used the money for his own benefit once she asked him to invest her money in real estate, and that's far from all. 2020 was actually the year when things seemed to spiral down for Lisa. Just a few months prior to the scandal with her manager, Lisa became a target of hurtful threats by an account on Twitter. The situation became so concerning that Blinks even contacted Thai embassy in Seoul to take protective measures. The person targeted Lisa and claimed that as soon as Blackpink made their comeback, they will physically harm Lisa no matter what. This caused a lot of disturbance in the fandom, and Blinks became
Right. Yeah, good luck with that shit. Anybody who, sends any sort of threat over line it's an empty threat. Yeah, I think it's all, it just goes to show you how ignorant people really are. This kind of shit makes me sick. I'm sorry. But I don't. Yeah, I don't put up with this. This is bad.
became rightfully scared for the singer's well-being. What also angered them is that the company was the last one to know someone was putting Lisa in danger. It was the embassy who had to contact the company. Thankfully, no physical harm was done to Lisa, but surely it had to leave the Thai princess pretty traumatized. Despite her life being full of highs and lows, Lisa is one strong woman, and she continues to influence the world with her kindness and her love for what she does. Because of this, she was able to completely change the K-pop game, but also change the lives of many of their fans. She rules the world. Insane talent in dancing and rapping, and her beautiful visuals aren't the only amazing traits of Lisa. She is still down to earth despite living the life many people dream of. In 2019, when a monsoon flooded over 32 provinces in Thailand, Lisa offered a helping hand and donated around $3,000 to a fund to help those who had to evacuate due to the flooding. When Lisa landed herself her first solo magazine cover for Harper's Bazaar in Thailand, all of the 120,000 copies were sold out, and it was still highly demanded even after that. This just shows how strong her impact is. Lisa was also asked to be a mentor on numerous survival shows, especially Youth With You Season 2 and 3. Here, we can see a completely different side of Lisa. She took up the role of leader and a role model, as she wasn't afraid to give her criticism, but also was very open to motivate the ones competing. Due to this, Lisa was highly praised for how greatly she handled the role of a leader, and people especially appreciated the boost in the dancers' confidence after Lisa gave them positive feedback. But in some moments, Lisa transformed into a completely different person, and her facial expressions gave it all away. When the dancers did a wrong move, Lisa didn't hesitate to stand up and show them how to do it properly. She gained a lot of respect as a mentor because her persona was really professional and sometimes even strict. Seriously, she had no mercy with these dancers. What a boss. Lisa's endorsements and brand deals are on a whole new level. This girl is collecting them like Pokemon cards. From being the brand presenter for the Samsung Galaxy S10 in Thailand, Lisa worked hard all the way to the top and became the first K-pop idol to take up a role of MAC's new global brand ambassador. She became the global ambassador of Celine, a really popular French luxury brand, after she's been continuously seen wearing the brand's clothing or attending their fashion shows. Furthermore, Lisa also became the ambassador for another luxury brand, this time Bulgari. We could go on and on about Lisa's endorsements, but it would take us days to name them all. That's how influential she is. As of April 2021, Lisa became the most followed K-pop idol ever on Instagram. She recently surpassed over 50 million followers, and that just proved that she's more than just an ordinary girl from Thailand. She is an actual superstar. If there's one thing we are beyond excited about, it's Lisa's possible first solo comeback, which is rumored to happen in June. And I already know that it's going to be absolutely epic. I seriously can't wait to see what she has in store for us. That's it, guys. Let us know in the comments what are your predictions of Lisa's comeback. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Whew. All right, so that was my reaction to what nobody understands about Blackpink's Lisa. Like I was saying, I kind of had a feeling that this video from the opening shot there, it was going to be challenging for me to do. I mean, yes, I get it, you know, that they've all been through some shit. But it just seems like Lisa has been through a little bit more. I mean, I'm not saying the others haven't been through the ups and downs and the lows and highs. I mean, just the hate I was talking about that she received, or she probably still receives. I mean, come on, man, you're gonna threaten to physically harm somebody on Twitter or over the internet? Goddamn keyboard warriors. They're not going to do nothing. It's just, but it's easier to, you know, for me to sit here and say, well, yeah, it's online, this and that, but I'm not out in the real world walking around with hundreds and thousands of people, you know, trying to get a picture of me. So in that aspect, I have no idea what it's like. And being in her position and what she's gone through and what she's become, became and is going to become. Yeah, of course, this video was a couple years old. So, I mean, 2020, or I think 2020, 21, or one of those years. But it just goes to show how sick some people really can be. And it's sad. So, I did appreciate the video. I do enjoy learning everything I can about these ladies. There's no question. I love them all. Lisa, Jenny, Jisoo, Rose, all of them. So yeah, anything I can react to help me better understand their lives will make me a better fan. I believe so, anyways. So with all that, guys, I appreciate you watching. And like I said in the beginning, I'm still going to try to look for whatever I can documentary wise for Jisoo and Jenny, and the other reactions. I'm trying trying my best to find it. Also, I'm going to try to get to as many requests as possible. You can count on that, especially with Blackpink. So until the next one, guys, I appreciate you, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you.